Alright, today is March 24th, 2026. Let's review yesterday's price action. I didn't take any trades yesterday. My confidence level was not the highest. Just felt like disengaged. Alright, but yesterday had some nice movement. So here's the thing, right? So I have a 30-minute level here, but right here is about a 1 hour level. And I was going for the 5-minute level, but the 1 hour level was also new. This 30-minute level is new as well. So I was looking for a buy up here, a buy down here to go up to this 5-minute level, but the 1-minute level I neglected. The 1 hour level I neglected because it seemed like, it was used up in a sense, right? And we're holding above this 30-minute level from Friday, but you'll see the 1 hour level later on down the road, right? So right now we're coming down here. I'm looking for a way to buy into this level, looking for something extreme. Can't really find it. So right now we have strong sell into it, right? That's a clear view that, hey, strong sell into it, coming in, right? Maybe we need to buy, right? I didn't get into a buy because, well, this is the first time we've come back. This is actually the second time we've come back down. Here's buy, down, and we came out of it. So I should have been looking for a buy somewhere around here. And I thought about entering at this one here. This caught my interest. After this strong sell and this buy, I said I should enter right here. Stop loss there, aiming for this 27 part. But I also have this here, right? That's where I wanted to enter down there. Right, we also have this here, and I think it was from the 25 tick chart. Yeah, the 25 tick chart. I wanted to enter down there. That's where I was interested. But I was hesitant because I'm like, I want to see a buy come out of it and retest. But we already had it. We already had the buy here, and retesting's coming up now. So this should have been the entry. Eventually, price bounced one more time down here, which I was like, okay, maybe price comes down. Didn't really give me my level. So let's see what happened at that level there. When that happened, let's see where the candles are, what's happening here. So price is basically in a 0.75 range. Now it's matching. So it's basically very close to one another. So could have entered here. One of these here. Stop loss right down there. Right, so very close range. Price eventually goes, and then we get that one more pullback right there. Let's see how price is around this area here. So now we have a big range. So we got 48 and 60 fucking 2. That's a big range, right? So if I had entered there, I would have entered at 62, which is where my confidence level is like, yo, I would have been fucked, right? I would have entered at 60, freaking 10, 11 point difference. Yeah, I'm aiming for here, but price is way up here on the actual chart, but the range chart is way down here, right? So I would have been fucked. So my confidence level was not there at all for this. So then price eventually comes back down again and then moves up. Right? The aim would have been that gray box right there, exit, right? And now here's the other setup. So the first setup would have been this one here, where price was mashed up together, and then let it do its thing, right? Aiming for here, so fifth, about a 30 point, 40 point difference in bid. All right. Now price is moving up. We get our first aggressive sell. This one here. All right, there's a sell here. Okay, all right, okay, all right. I don't know what time frame this is, but this area here was a very important area. We got this sell here, came from that. I said, okay, I'm not paying attention after this. My brain is kind of fried. We pushed down nicely from that level. All right, nice absorption right here from that. Price buys up. Right, we're in this buying range, a lot of potential buying. Now price eventually goes back up. right here. Strong volume comes in, or is coming in, right? So we don't have any sell here, but this is a 1 hour level. This is what I'm trying to get to. We're in a 1 hour level. My price sells off. Not where I want it to be at yet. And here it goes. The last one right here. Passing the level. Right. Right there. Wow. This entry at 669,875. Alright. Price push back in. If you're not sweating balls, another one. That would have been the entry. So two. So that's the two I was looking for. These two. So not a hammer candle. Sorry, not a full body. It needs to be like a two body here or a two hammer. I thought it was two hammers. So two full bodies. Entry right there. Running it all the way down to 640 if possible. Another pullback. And then there goes price. It's off to the races. Right, and as you can see here to red. All right, and let's see if I put the 1 hour up. 15 minutes. So down back here. This would have been a nice return. Let's see if I can find a 1 hour time frame right here. All right. So absorption. So got the absorption, got the other one. Okay. Are we absorbing? Yes. Are we below it? Yes. Okay. So, and this also new. Right? It's from Thursday. Price never really broke it. That's just right through it, but it's still a new one. We're staying below it. So I should have probably been focusing on that. And I do that this time around. All right. So market opens up in 32 minutes. So let's look at the 30 real quick. It did it again. Like, what the fuck, yo? Everything is gone. It's like resetting everything. All right. Look at the 30-minute time frame. All right. So we stay within this range the entire time. I'm gonna clear the noise that's here. And this one, we'll bring it over to, I think, here. That. And then we'll get rid of these lines. All right. And this is a 1 hour level. Okay. All right. So got that. Remove. Okay. See, that's fine. Bring this here. And the low. Alright, I'm just gonna borrow this. And the low is gonna be this one here. Alright, so we got that. Let's add settlement price. That one there. Okay. Alright, and that's how we're kind of doing. Okay, so now we can say that we've really messed it up. I don't want to look at it. Alright. All right, let's see what that holds. That's the second time that happened. All right, let's go to the day. Let's see that from yesterday's range. Even though yesterday went way down here, open up. This is the range that it stayed in, and we're within it. All right, 4 hour, 1 hour, nothing special. This is the 1 hour. So the 1 hour I'm going to keep because we never really cleared it. Still there. 30 minutes cleared. It's been destroyed. 15 minutes destroyed. Not messing with that. 5 minutes. All right, got a new 5 minute right here. This is probably going to be gone. All right. So we're going to focus on this 5 minute right here. All right, let's see what it gives us. Okay, let's go 75. Let's look at it. Okay, it's down here. All right, got that happening. Go to 50. Kind of like that. The sell, buy that failed, and then sell out of it. I like that. 25. All right, now we're starting to talk. I like this right here. Where this line coming from? That line can go. All right. Like that. All right, and then that's pretty much it. We may be able to squeeze in this 1 minute one because we really testing the boundaries here, not really like doing much. All right, we got a strong sell back over here. All right, this one came back again right here. Then right there. All right, it's a lot going on with that. So I'll mark it from here, but not holding my breath. Just 1 minute. Let's go back to the things and see what we got. It's a lot of volume right here. That might be a spot. Yeah, selling here. Strong volume here. Yeah. Yeah, That's a lot of volume right there. Yeah. All right, so keep an eye on it. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Whoop. Bow, bow, bow. Whoop. Bow, whoop. All right. All right, so got that. A lot of volume there. Okay. Thank you. Let's go to the 31st. $24,690. 24,688. All right. Bow. Bam. Boom. No. Nothing. And a 5-minute. All right, so 5-minute right here. Yeah, I like that. A lot of volume. A lot of volume. Retest. Keep an eye on that. Let's go to 30-minute and set the high and the low. So I already set it, just didn't mark it properly. Let's throw in 7-minute price into that. Just gonna take this one here, bring it over a few days. 23rd, yesterday. Bow. All right, so kind of like that here. 5 minutes. Let's look at the 1 minute also. We also got that same level on the 1 minute right here. I don't know if we have the same amount of volume. We do got a rejection there on the 1 minute. We're gonna mark it. It's gonna be on 1 minute also. All right. We're pretty much done with that. Let's go to VIX. Put that to 2. Put that to 30. That's kind of what we're dealing with. Let's get rid of this. Drag this over. Put that there. Make it straight. Get rid of that. There. All right, let's see what price gives us. Price didn't really break this yet, so want to keep this a solid. Zoom out. Kind of broke it. Let's put this at 2. It's already at 2. Let's put it to 5. Can I find something for the daily? Not really. Let's do that for that also. We got daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. Holding the 1 hour. Might as well. We're basically done. While it's doing that, news today, 9:45 and 10 o'clock may affect the market. Government still shut down. Okay. Let's wait a minute. $15, $5. Alright, that's it. Let's go back to ES. Let's add the news. I want to see what happened at 8:30. See if there was anything significant for me to mark. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, price didn't move, but the price is just moving, so I'm not gonna mark it. Alright, so we're gonna put you at 10, and today's the 24th. So looking for that, right? And then we'll do the 9:45 one. Oh, 9:45, and you're also 24. Alright, so that's it. Nothing major. The 1 hour level gone with. It's up there at the top, 5-minute level. So I ain't really got nothing else here. So that's pretty much it. Market opens up in about I don't know, 13 minutes. I'm not gonna spread it out. I'm done for today. Adios.